And welcome back to Notre Dame Day. I'm Leanne Tokars, and joining us now is the newly appointed director of the Snite Museum of Art, Joseph Antenucci Becherer. Becherer comes to Notre Dame from the Frederick Meyer Gardens and Sculpture Park in Grand Rapids, Michigan, where he was founding director and curator of the sculpture program. Joseph, welcome to Notre Dame Day and to the University of Notre Dame.
Thank you very much. Just call me Joe.
All right, Joe, so how has the first year been going?
Well, you know, it's been an extraordinary opportunity, and I am thrilled beyond belief. I'm so impressed with the staff. I'm so impressed with the collections. I'm very impressed with the students. And it's been a wonderful transition. As you probably know, it's not just dealing with all the new things, but it's dealing with new things that haven't been born yet, and that's our new museum. So it's an exciting moment for the museum. It's an exciting moment for the arts at Notre Dame.
Yeah, we'll talk about that new museum in just a moment. But as a scholar of modern and contemporary sculpture, are you excited to be at Notre Dame considering the extensive collection of sculpture?
Absolutely. You know, I know Mestrovich's work very well. That's so integral to the story of Notre Dame. As a matter of fact, his granddaughter and namesake is one of my good friends. You know, there's the whole George Rickey archive that's here. There's the sculpture park. There's the work that Father Lauk did. There's such a rich tradition at Notre Dame, but there's a rich tradition in the Catholic Church for sculpture. So it's really great to be a part of that, and it really makes that part of my intellectual being soar.
Now, it's really exciting because you'll have a pivotal role in the development of this Racklin Murphy Museum of Art. What will that transition look like to that new museum from the Snite?
Yeah, well, it's going to be a very outward-facing organization. I don't know if you know the site, but it will be on the edge of the sculpture park. So right there, kind of on the corner of Angela, and it'll be one of the welcoming icons into the community. So it really is an opportunity for us as a campus community to work our way down to that arts corridor, but it's also a way for the people of South Bend and the region to work their way into Notre Dame. So I'm really thrilled about this location, and I'm very excited about this welcoming sort of ambassadorial role that we have for the institution, but also for the arts.
So, of course, people will see it.
Absolutely.
And they'll know it's there.
Yes.
And what can we expect within it?
Well, I think that what people will find are collections that they may have seen or they may have not seen, might be a surprise to them. We are just this week actually finishing up some of the final planning stages, and then we'll start with the sketches and the drawings and so on and so forth. I think people will see something that will become immediately iconic to the university and to the community. Don't know what that icon looks like yet, but I think it will be iconic.
And that's one thing. It's not just for the students and the faculty, but really for the entire community to come and enjoy. What does that mean to you?
Well, it means a great deal to me because I think the visual arts are so very important, and they can offer so much to society, especially to younger audiences. People are so visually aware, whether they're getting information from the television or from their laptop or from an iPhone. People are very, very well aware of what's going on in the world visually. So an art museum does that on a regular basis. Maybe the images don't change so frequently, but people can use those skills that they have in other aspects of their life and understand the whole history of the arts in another way. So it's an exciting moment for Notre Dame to keep doing what it's doing. You know, Father Hesburgh said every great university needs a great art museum, and the Snite's been doing a pretty good job. I think the Racklin Murphy Museum of Art's going to do even better.
Yeah, it's not very often that you get such a huge development coming.
Absolutely.
What is it like being in charge of this?
Well, I have to admit there's a degree of responsibility that I find very invigorating, a little overwhelming, because there have been so many people that have dreamed this dream. There have been so many people on campus, staff, donors, students that have wanted this to happen, and I feel that I have this responsibility to really be a kind of servant leader to make this happen. So I'm overjoyed. I think it's going to be wonderful. It's been wonderful so far, but you know, there's that little bit of nervousness. I sort of feel like the stepfather of the bride. You know, I get to walk somebody down the aisle, but maybe I wasn't there when they took their first steps, but hopefully I'm there for some really good chapters.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be great, and we look forward to seeing it. Joe, thank you so much for joining us for Notre Dame Day.
Thank you.
All right.